haven't been myself. What do I mean by that? I just mean that I've always been a people pleaser. I've done things for others before I put myself first. I did things thinking they were for me, but they were actually to get the approval of others. And in turn, this all made me lack confidence. I really appreciated when one of my friends opened up to me and said that they lacked confidence. That vulnerability actually was very admirable. And that in itself, like being vulnerable will help you be more confident, because it just kind of shows you that opening up and being true to yourself and to others, with sometimes the fear of not being accepted for what is put out there. Being vulnerable will help build your confidence, because it's kind of practicing just putting yourself out there, and typically you're not met with coldness or anger when you open up about your true feelings. It also makes you look within. If you're speaking it out in the world, that means that you're noticing those parts of you, and it makes you kind of shine a light on those things and be like, okay, well, how can I improve on that? And maybe sometimes the other person will help you or give you guidance, but improvement from within, truly improvement, just it comes from you. And so if you improve on yourself and do the hard things, look at yourself, and be very honest and look at your past situations and be like, oh, what have I learned from this? And treat life as a big learning thing. You will hopefully improve because of it, and that will build your confidence, because you're like, oh, I can make myself better and better. And so looking at kind of your shadows, what you feel guilty about, why do you feel guilty? Why does this thing make me react the way I do, or trigger me? That's the word that I was trying to say. If I'm triggered, that means that there's something within me that is shaken up, So looking at it and being aware of how, not only how you react, but what it is you're reacting to, and just being honest with yourself. Does that serve me? Like, being in fight or flight is not good for your body. So the sooner you process those things, the less likely they will be triggering in the future, and the more your body will kind of just even feel safe and not be so triggered and in fight or flight anymore, or as much, I should say. There might still be things that trigger you as time goes on, but they're less and less, and they're less like in amplitude. You'll find that you react less to things, and also you'll find that those reactions are less kind of taking over your whole entire being. And so really taking a look at who you are and what makes you be in, I should say, negative states will really help you get more into like that positivity, and that's where confidence is. Like you just try to be more positive and you open up. So physically opening up too helps. I remember being in New York for the first time we moved there, and I kind of just felt so scared. Like there was no reason for me to be scared because I wasn't immediately in danger. It was just like my fight or flight. So I was just like hunching my shoulders in and being fearful. But like I was like, well, if I just kind of physically open up my shoulders, being in the posture of confidence, there was this kind of physical to mental feedback. So I just more and more just like opened up, and I felt like, Conor McGregor, just like, I got this, So physically opening up can help you get more confident. What helped me, and this is what I told my friend, like yoga helped me a lot because the postures and the stretches just like allow you to kind of adopt day to day a more like confidence, more aligned posture. And I think movement in general, it's a no-brainer, but it makes me more happy, more, trust more my body in certain situations. That also builds confidence, trusting yourself and into taking care of yourself. So I remember last summer, I was doing yoga for, a couple of years now, on and off, but last summer, I just tried to do a headstand. I mean, you can, like, I could do headstands before, but not controlled. You would just like come up and like, oh, I'm down. Really? Like, I didn't have the proper tools, like muscle-wise and like feeling in my body, but also the confidence, So last summer, I was outside, just did a headstand. And I was able to hold that for as long as I wanted. And that just kind of made me see that the baseline or the base that I had within yoga and all that just made me more confident in like hitting that pose. So I was more confident in my body because I had, a sense of how to move my body. All that to say is just like doing just a little bit at a time might just kind of help you accomplish bigger goals. So doing hard things will help your confidence so much. Doing hard things, getting out of your comfort zone, setting goals and actually fulfilling them, or trying to at least, because you will see progress within, the big goal. You'll see progress and you'll be like, hey, I can actually like accomplish that. And that is confidence. So setting goals. Okay, my goal is I'm going to a retreat in about a week, and I think it'd be fun to set up a challenge where it's like at this tiny village on a lake, and I think it'd be cool to have a photo shoot there of a certain yoga pose, and to document the process of me kind of attempting the pose at the beginning, documenting the progress, and kind of trying to see that improvement. I think it'd be fun because it would show how taking small steps and just starting now helps you build confidence in a way where the little tiny nuggets of improvement will show you that you are capable. And that is where, like I said, confidence, that is confidence, right? Confident that your body can do it. Confident that you are capable. Trusting yourself. That is when all the growth happens. And I have more info, kind of similar to what I just said, but I'll save it for another one. If you are interested in any topic, just let me know. And I will document that little challenge of myself. So stay tuned and just remember to be yourself